Can you hear me? Yes, it's working? Awesome. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, let me try and add Emily again. Okay, add. It said that she was unable to join, so let's hope that gets solved because, hey, our Killer Queen fan page, Emily! You're there. So they're telling me to wear headphones. Do you have headphones?
No.
Oh,
Is mine not working either? I've never had that problem with it.
well, I can hear you, so hopefully everybody else can.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what they say. We'll see what the people say.
Can you guys hear Emily? Sup, Jack?
Hi, Jack.
Aw. All right, David says bad internet connection. We could hear her. Okay, so they can hear you. That's good.
Yeah, the videos are showing up fine on mine.
Good. Yeah, it shows up fine on mine. I can see you, no problem.
Yeah, I can see you too.
Yay, hi.
What's up?
Oh, you know, let's see. I've been home and been eating food.
Same. I ate all my quarantine food already.
Oh, no. What did you get for your quarantine food?
My mom just joined.
Yay!
Yeah, all my quarantine snacks. You know what I found has been really good if you need food, though, is Farmer's Market. And to support local stuff, they're fully stocked. They have bread, milk, eggs.
Awesome.
Everything. Yeah.
That's a really, really great tip. And I bet a lot of people don't think about that. So they're going to Safeway and you're like, girl, I'm going to, I don't even know their names.
Going to the farmers.
Going to the farmers directly.
Yeah. But it was like, we got fresh baguettes that were like still warm. And they were only like a couple dollars. It was a really good price.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be a lot more expensive, but it's just about the same as the grocery store. So.
Except it goes right to the farmer. So that's even better for them.
Yeah, especially right now with everything going on. I'm sure they appreciate that support.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the farmers are the ones that are crushing it right now because everyone's just buying everything in bulk.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
We've got some Canada people joining.
Hey.
Canada.
It's 11 p.m., but I'm staying up for this. Oh, I like that.
Oh, thanks for waiting up with us. Oh, yeah. Brazil, too. Got some Brazil people.
Oh, man, I would love to play Brazil. I've always wanted to go down there and check it out.
Yeah, that would be really fun. And
yeah.
Corona, that's it.
I know, right?
Your comments are funny.
Trying to look for a thermometer went to 5 places for my wife. She's fine, by the way. Dang. Yeah, I tried to find a thermometer last week, and they were all sold out everywhere I went.
I'm glad your wife is fine, though, Jack.
Yeah.
How do I
there's
read
surprisingly a large amount of comments. It's hard to read them all.
I know. I'm like trying to scroll, but also trying to like not look like I'm just squinting reading.
I know. I did this on my iPad so that I'd have the ability to read better.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't have an iPad.
Aw. I use it to teach so much. It's super helpful.
Nice. Are you able to
especially right now?
Oh, that's nice. I was just going to ask if you're able to do like online teaching with all this.
Yeah, surprisingly, that turned out to be doable. And so I just did a podcast a little bit ago with another group whose name I'm now forgetting because I'm great at names. I'm the best at names. If you guys ever come to a show and try to say hi to me and I can't remember your name, please do not take it personally. I have forgotten my brother's name when introducing him. So,
yeah, you got a lot of names to keep track of.
Oh man, it's so hard. Let's see, they were called. I was looking it up, but they were asking me. Oh, they're called the Kingdom of Rock podcast. That's it.
Kingdom of Rock. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Is it going to be posted?
Yeah, I just posted it. It's on the Killer Queens page. It's on my page.
Oh, I'm lame. Sorry, I need to catch up.
It was like 5 seconds ago. It's okay.
I was like, oh.
Emily, what instruments have you been playing lately?
Guitar,
Oh
piano.
yeah, you've been playing some piano?
Yeah, I have my
Hey,
keyboard all
Chavo's
set up.
on. What's up, Chavo?
Hello.
We met him while we were on the Chris Jericho cruise. He was one of the wrestlers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Trying
he's
to.
down in LA with you. We should try and get a hangout going sometime.
Yeah, once everything's back open,
Yeah, once we can hang out
once
for
life is
real.
back happening again.
Yep. I mean, the good news is that I've actually been playing instruments as well, which I never really do as much as I should. So like I have my ukulele. That's right. And that's been
Nice.
really fun. Yeah, so I've
Awesome.
already learned 2 songs on it, and I've written a song on ukulele before. That was like the only time I played it before.
I think we need
And
some ukulele and some Queen songs.
yeah, I bet it would be easy to learn like Crazy Little Thing Called Love on the ukulele. That would probably be pretty easy.
Yeah, you could do it. Oh, that'd be
Yeah, I should
cool.
check it out.
Some
Yeah,
ukulele.
right? We'll do like a breakdown set and be like, all right, we're gonna ukulele it out and acoustic guitar, and then no soloing because I can't do that. And
Got it. Got it. Don't think about it.
yeah,
Just go for it.
right? I mean, with all this time on our hands, it's like we got to do something.
Yeah. No,
Might,
it's kind of
might as
nice
well.
being forced to stay at home and be productive.
Yeah, and
Practice.
I can finally stop making excuses as to why I can't hang out with people. I literally get to just now be like, quarantine. Mm.
Yep. There you go. I like that. I like that.
This is kind of an introvert's dream. It really is. I don't have
Quarantine.
to, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to see anyone unless I want to. And like, people are hitting, like, I'm sure they're hitting you up as well, like hitting us up on our phones or online and being like, hey, what's up? And I can hang out when I want to. And then as soon as I don't, I just turn off my phone. And oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I'm back in my own space. It's quiet.
Yeah. But you also have no excuse for not replying to people.
That is true. And it's very hard to get
Sorry.
off the phone.
Or you can just, or be like, I'm napping. I was napping. Sorry.
I mean, I've definitely been napping. So,
Yeah, me too. I've been sleeping so much. I'm so bored. I'm so bored.
aw. Well, I'm happy that we get to hang out on here. It makes me super happy I get to see you. And
Yeah, you too.
yeah. Can you play the DX theme on ukulele? I only know 2 songs. That's
That's
not one of
not
them.
one of them. Well, you got plenty of time to learn right now.
Yeah, right. I guess I should look into that.
New cover coming soon. Roadie Gearworks is in the house. My strap coming.
Hey. Yeah. Can you say my full name? Go for it. You want to say it, Emily?
Probably not. David Saracino.
Ooh, I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, we'll see if he says yes. We'll find out.
David, was that it? Did I get it? You say yes. Make me look good.
I think it takes a second for it to come through. Everybody
Or I
always
butchered
asks.
it, and now they hate me.
They're like, exit. We're done with that. End. Done.
Yep.
I think he was looking for a reason to leave. He was, oh, you're Italian, David. Me too.
Did I get it? Did I say it right? Now I have to know.
Italians have the hardest names to pronounce. That's why I have a stage name.
Yeah, there you go. My mom.
Ruvidich is a little bit hard. Yeah.
It's funny because it's actually really easy, I think, like, unless it's Rovidich, but
Well, yeah, when you look at the reading of it, it takes a second.
Yeah, people make it more
like I wasn't sure if the CH was pronounced like a K, like, or a CH.
Yeah. Well, it's in Serbia, it's actually spelled just with a C on the end, no H, and that makes a CH sound. But we had to here with the H on it, makes it easier.
Makes sense. Everybody's
Oh, look,
name got changed.
Right. I did say it right. Yeah.
I'm happy that you did that and not me.
You would have gotten it too. You're good at names. You're good with it.
I mean, I am Italian, so I feel like I have no excuse. So if I got it wrong, that'd be really embarrassing.
Are we still planning our tour post coronavirus?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'd be touring right now if we could, but you know, I don't know when we'll be able to tour. It's I feel like everyone's kind of in this boat right now where they're all going hopefully.
Yeah.
Like our March and our April show got canceled, so our next show isn't until May 3rd, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's far enough out that we'll be able to do that one. And then I was trying to book some shows for June and May, more of May and more of July, and everybody stopped booking because no one knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So
a lot's just like so up in the air, waiting to see how everything plays out, you know.
Yeah. So stay tuned because as soon as we get some shows, we're going to be celebrating.
I know. Hardcore celebrating. I want
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
At least now, like, we have like the internet and social platforms like this that we can do stuff like this and still, you know, be able to connect with you guys and hang out.
Yeah. It's a little bit like more fun in some ways to playing a show in the fact that we like get to actually talk to you guys, which is really cool. So I like that part of it. There's a lot of questions here. It's hard to read them all.
I know. I'm like
we would love to come to Toronto and Buffalo. I was looking at playing Buffalo, New York in July. I don't know if they're gonna move forward with that or not now, but fingers crossed.
all the fingers crossed. All of them.
Yeah. All of them. Look at you go.
Almost all of them. I got a leftover one.
Yeah, we could even do a listening party. It could be fun to like listen to some deep cuts of Queen. I did that once for a radio show. And that was actually really fun because I could pull out songs that most people don't really know, and all of Queen is amazing. They have such amazing songs.
Here's a good question. Where is your favorite venue to perform?
Oh, that's a tough question.
It's a good one.
What about you, Emily? What's your favorite?
Recent ones we've done, I really enjoyed, was it Salt Lake City? What was that called?
Oh, yeah, we played at the Metro Music Hall in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I really liked that one. I think the sound there was really good. It was really fun.
Yeah, they were really nice there too, so it was fun to be hanging out. We had a bunch of people fly in from Montana to that show.
What was Hard Rock Cafe was fun too for your birthday. That was a good crowd, good show.
Yeah, the Hard Rock Cafe in Vegas.
My mom asked Still Cluckin'. That was the worst place I've ever played in my life. Great question, Mom.
Oh no.
Stumbling Pig. No, not that either. That's going way back to North Carolina. Way back there.
That's so funny. Your mom's like, what about this one? I know all of them.
It's funny.
One of my favorite venues here in San Francisco actually just closed down. It was called Slim's, and the Killer Queens. We played there a few times. We didn't end up getting to play a show with you there because all this summer we kept playing crazy big places like the Giant Stadium and, you know, all these auditoriums, and so we didn't get to play Slim's because it's a little bit smaller, but they just shut their doors for good. And I was like, no. That's such an amazing venue.
You know why they had to close?
Well, I guess they were planning on closing anyways, but this was going to be their last year. And then with all of this going on, they just decided that when they had to close their doors for the state ruling that they weren't going to reopen. And so they didn't even announce prior to that they were going to be closing. So there's all these shows on the books, and I was like talking to them about booking a show, and I was really excited to be coming back there, and then
Aw,
They're
that
done.
sucks. That's sad. It's
Yeah.
really sad to hear stuff like that. Here's a good question for you, Nina. What's your favorite Freddie-inspired outfit to wear?
Oh man, that's a hard one. Um, I do so many different looks by him. I think my favorite one is when I changed for Another One Bites the Dust into kind of this more rocker chick looking outfit. That's very reminiscent to what he wore in oh, which music video was that now? I'm blanking on it. It wasn't what he wore in Another One Bites the Dust because he wears like a baseball hat and pants, but you know his like kind of more metal rocker looking outfits where he's got like the leather cap and he wears like all leather pants and like so over the
Yeah, I
top with the
think
leather.
that was the photo we posted today, right? That one
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
me.
yeah.
Wasn't that the outfit
You're
that
right.
you were wearing? Yeah, I like that one too. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh, somebody's asking if we'd ever consider doing the Metallica version of Stone Cold Crazy. Let me tell you, we absolutely want to do that.
I read that the
We've
same
talked about
time
it
you
so many
did.
times.
We both just got so excited seeing that. That would be really cool.
Right? I just love the
One of my
drums in that.
favorites.
Like, no offense, but like the guitar solo that they do, eh. But the drums are amazing.
That would
Oh,
be
I
really
think,
fun
did
to
we
do.
lose you? Yeah, it'd be super
I'm
fun.
here. Am I back?
The
I
leather
can't see you
bike
now.
version from the jazz era Freddie. Yes, that one. That's the outfit I really like rocking.
Got it. Phantom of Paradise. Phantom of the Paradise. Movie to check out.
All right,
Is it
yeah, I'm
scary?
down. Always down. I hope it's
Is it
scary.
scary? I'm down if it's scary.
So
What type of
Emily and I
movie?
both love horror movies, big time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Once we found that out about each other, it was like, oh, we're gonna bond over this now.
I think my connection is being weird now.
It is. It's being a little funky.
I keep seeing me, but I can't see you every once in a while.
I think that's when your connection stops being super awesome.
That
Because I
sucks.
can see you the whole
Oh,
time, but then you freeze.
just go without me. Go without me.
No,
I'll come
never.
back. I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Do you like old Hammer horror films? Hammer horror? I don't think I know what that is. Do you know what that is?
Listen. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
See. I'm
Hmm.
trying to scroll back and catch up on comments.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually like horror comedy now more than I ever have. Like I used to just love the like super gore. I was like way into like Saw and like all the crazy insane gore
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then in the last like 6 months or so, I started discovering horror comedy and
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know why, but that's my jam. That's like the
Like
funniest and
what?
greatest things ever. Like what was the one that I recently told you about? It was like something versus evil.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. You know which movie I've been on a big kick lately is The Monster Club with Vincent Price.
Ooh, I love Vincent Price.
Yeah, you should check out The Monster Club. It's really good. It has some like really catchy songs in it that like monsters are singing too.
Oh my gosh, I've totally seen previews for that. I haven't ever watched it though. I need to watch that.
Really good. I
Yeah,
love it.
I need to catch up on all my old horror. There it is, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. So good. I love everyone jumped on that.
I keep getting distracted talking to you and I forget to look at the
I know.
Oh,
I'm trying to be good.
my favorite comment so far of the night. I hope you handle the isolation better than Jack Torrance from The Shining.
Ah, yep.
I love The Shining. I love it. That's one of my favorite movies.
I just recently got to finally watch that. Remember we were like We were on tour and we were in the hotel and it was like on the TV, but it was on mute and we were all just sort of talking and had music playing and it was in the background. And I'm like, what movie is this? And you looked at me like, I'm sorry, you say you're a horror fan? Really? So I was like,
oh, no.
No, you were nicer about it than that. You're always really nice.
I'm not that mean.
You're not. You're so nice. But yeah, I then like immediately was like, oh, okay, I really should sit down and watch The Shining because it's a staple.
You know what I watched the other night? I finally watched Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining.
I've seen that. It's so good.
I was not expecting much, honestly, but
Me too.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really was happy with the way that they did that. I wasn't sure either if that was going to be okay, but
I liked how it came like full circle at the end. Like they went
yeah,
back to Overlook and everyone came back. It was so good.
Yeah. Are there any more to that sequel or no?
I don't think so. I mean, they definitely, I do not think there is, not that I know of, but they definitely in the movie left it open to another, I feel like, the ending at least.
Yeah. Les Paul Showcase says, just requested Nina. Are you trying to join our live pod? Like, can we do a third person?
I think it's just two.
I think it's just two as well. But Les Paul Showcase, we would totally love to talk to you. Maybe another time.
Let me catch up here.
That's Emily's favorite guitar to play, by the way, is a Les Paul.
Yeah, I think we follow each other.
Awesome.
Return
Return of the Living Dead is an amazing movie. I'm super into that. Anything zombies, and I'm right there. I'm super into zombies.
Do you like The Walking Dead?
I love The Walking Dead. It got a little bit boring, and
was it like season 4 or 5? Maybe.
Yeah.
I watched the first couple seasons and loved it, but I think it was around like 4 or 5 that I kind of trailed off.
Yeah, right when they got to like the garbage queen who had the weird haircut, I was like, I'm good.
Same. I really want to try to start it again, but that's a big commitment because I'm so far behind.
No, same. Like I turned on the TV recently. I don't normally watch TV because I'm super, super busy most of the time. And then I was like, well, let's see what's on TV. And that came on and it was like a whole different cast of characters. And I didn't know anybody. And I'm like, oh no.
You're like I just watched Daryl. I just jumped in for like 20 minutes in an episode on TV that I wasn't caught up to yet, but I saw Daryl and I'm like, oh god.
I love Daryl. He's my favorite character.
If Daryl dies and I just don't know, nobody tell me.
Seriously.
You'll cry on live stream. Wait, can I answer this question? If you could be a character in any movie, what would it be? Are you ready?
Yeah,
I bet you know. Leatherface. I'd be Leatherface.
Oh, of course.
But no, I would make my own and be Bride of Leatherface.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. That's super fun. If I were as a character in a movie, what movie would it be? That's a really tough question. I've been really obsessed with Phantom of the Opera during this quarantine, so I'd be Christine for sure.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. We should do that for Halloween.
Nonstop right now. There's an app called Smule that has it's like a social media platform for karaoke. And there was a guy on there who sang All I Ask of You, and it was like, join me. And I'm like, sure, let's see what this guy's all about. And he was amazing. I was like, oh
my god, that's so
dang.
Cool. Too bad you can't,
then I joined.
Share those.
I can't what?
Can you share them? Like record them and share them?
I can't. Oh, I totally can. And I should probably do that.
You know what I love? A moment from the cruise that I really loved is after we played, we were all just hanging out. And we found the karaoke, and they were doing Bohemian Rhapsody. And we walked in like halfway through, and you just ran like across the room up on stage, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, listen to her!"
That was so fun.
That just reminded me of that when you said karaoke.
Well, like I came into it was like in this main deck area and there were these big windows everywhere and they had that song going and like everyone in our group and then everyone like seeing who we were as we came in were like, get up there! You gotta get up there right now! I was like, what?
Do it.
Yeah.
And then everyone started
And then I sang like 3 more songs.
Yes, that was so good. That was so fun.
That was so fun. I want to do Monsters of Rock cruise now. I think that would be so fun.
There, let's see. I need to catch up. Sorry. Favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? Pulp Fiction.
Oh, all of them. I love Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I love the whole Kill Bill season.
I like the first Kill Bill the most, but I like Pulp Fiction.
I like the first Kill Bill the most too.
Yeah, it's Quentin Tarantino's so. Did you see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No.
I saw it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be more about the Manson family, but it was more of like a time piece from that time. So they weren't in it a whole lot, but it was really good. I would definitely recommend it.
Okay, I'd be into that. I have seen the We Will Rock You musical. It's pretty awesome. It's an interesting musical. I find it funny that all these like rock bands are getting their own musicals and stuff now, like Green Day and now Queen. So it's a thing. I like it.
Now we just need the Killer Queens musical.
Yeah. I know, right? That'd be fun. Oh, but only if I can also sing in it.
Yes. Wait. Can I have Jennifer Tilly play me?
Yes. I love that.
Yeah. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Just call some people. Work it out. I'll leave the
details
to you.
I got those connections. Don't worry. Yeah, I know.
Me too. If anyone watching this knows Jennifer Tilly, make it happen.
Your eyes say everything. This guy, Rye Guy, loved the ending of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I guess I have to see it.
Classic Quentin Tarantino twist. Really
fun. There's all these like jokes about being quarantined with Tarantino, right?
What? I haven't heard that.
Oh my God. I love memes, so I think I follow too many meme posting social media stuff. And yeah, it's like the Quarantino.
Oh my God. I love that. I have not seen that.
I'll send them to you when we're done with this because there's some of them are like pretty funny. It's all just like how awful would it be to be quarantined with Quentin Tarantino because he's a little crazy, but it would also be amazing, right?
I'd be so annoying. I'd be like, hi, 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 hi.
Right?
I love you. I love you.
That's me pretty much anytime I meet somebody I really admire. I'm really bad at being cool.
That's funny.
Yep. Yeah. I recently got a 5-second hangout with Corey Taylor and I totally ruined it. And I was like, damn it.
Oh, no, I'm sure you were
He was
great.
so funny and like fun to be around. And then I was like, don't pay too much attention to him. Go like hang out with other people. Like it's fine.
You're just like across the room. Just like,
Totally. Totally. His wife's like, I'm like, sorry.
it's like, security over there.
Yeah, right. Like, but I'm friends with you guys. I am, I swear.
It's like, who is this person?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure you were great. I'm sure you were great.
I'll tell you the story after.
Okay.
My favorite thing about listening to like heavy music, or as a lot of my friends will call it, angry music, is that most of the time people see me like wearing cute sweaters with hearts on it, right?
Uh-huh.
And like having my hair done and my makeup, and they're like, oh, she probably listens to like Britney Spears. And I'm like, I mean, I do love Britney Spears, but I also, listen to like Lamb of God and Pantera and my favorite band right now, if you guys have never heard of them, you should check them out. They're called 12 Foot Ninja and they're out of Australia.
Well,
and they're amazing.
I like the name. What type of
Yeah.
music is it?
It's progressive metal. It's like, it's hard to describe because they, in one song, they'll have like 5 different styles of music.
Huh,
So like
that's cool.
it'll start out really intense heavy metal, and then it'll go to like reggae, and then it goes to like Latin jazz, and then it's disco, and then heavy metal, and then it's like,
Wow,
what?
that sounds cool.
Yeah, you should listen to them. I think you'd really like them.
12-Foot Ninja.
Hmm.
Huh, I'll check it out.
Heavy metal music is very cathartic. It is. It just makes me happy. Like as soon as I hear the crunchy guitars and like all the double kick pedal, I'm like, yes.
They need to make the comments go up higher on the screen.
Oh, did they stop?
Well, it's hard to scroll. I keep forgetting to scroll, and then I'm like,
Somebody asked, what is it like meeting Chris Jericho? Dude's hilarious as hell, especially when he says, you just made the list.
he's great. He's a lot of fun. He's such a nice guy.
He is such a nice guy. It's like, it's hard to remember that he's wildly famous because
So
he doesn't.
down to earth. Like you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just chill.
Do we like the
And he wants to
band?
make sure everybody's having a good time.
Yeah, he does for sure. And he like takes care of you. Like he looks out for people. You know.
Yeah, he'll check in with you, make sure you're doing okay, and like if there's anything he can do to like help make you feel better, or have more drinks.
Yeah, definitely. Do you ladies like the band Strung Out? I don't know them.
Strung Out. I haven't heard of them either. No. Rye Guy says he met Jericho at a book signing, and he's a super cool dude. He is. He's a super cool dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every once in a while, he'll even like just randomly text me and check in and see how I'm doing. I'm like, are we friends now?
It's not like just a front. Like he's a genuinely like really chill person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It's fun. I love it when people are just real and hang out and there's no like extra stuff, because people can have extra stuff even if they're not super successful or wildly famous. And I'm always just like, why all the extra stuff? Like, just like whatever, just be like normal.
Yeah. Are you a Rush?
I'm a huge fan of Rush. Yes. I always try to sing like Geddy Lee, but no.
I know more Rush than I think I do because my boyfriend makes me listen to them all the time.
Good for you. I'm happy to hear that. That makes me proud of him.
Educating me.
Yeah. I mean, that's all that prog stuff. So like, Queen's considered progressive as well. And like all that the progressive world is a crazy one. Some of their music is a little too progressive where it doesn't even sound like a song anymore. It's just like,
what is
chaos. Yeah. Like, musicians stand in the audience and go, wow, that was amazing. So you went to the like minor diminished sixth. Why would you go there? And I'm like, nobody else knows what they just did. That just sounds like noise.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Sounds like your boyfriend is a keeper. Yes, he is.
I agree. Yes. And not just because he's watching, probably.
Are you there, baby? I think he's there. We were watching Key and Peele before this. Have you seen that?
I love Key and Peele. Yes.
He just got me like totally obsessed with it.
Oh my gosh. Those videos get me through hard times. Let me tell you, I was having like a serious panic attack because I had to have like minor surgery on my face because they had to remove skin cancer, and you're awake while they do this. And so I was like losing my mind. I was so freaked out. And they were making me like wait in the waiting room, and then they would have me come back in. And the whole time I was in the waiting room, I was just watching Key and Peele on my phone, like trying to forget that this was happening to me.
Oh, that would be a good distraction. It's just so like, it's so genuinely just funny, like entertaining. It's very entertaining.
It's very entertaining.
Didn't one of them like direct like
Yes.
Us Get Out? Which
Yes.
one? Yeah.
Jordan Peele is now an amazing horror film director.
What's funny too is we were watching the new Twilight Zone, and he's like the host guy of it.
What?
And,
no way.
Yeah. And we were watching it, and I was like so used to watching Key and Peele. I was like, when's this gonna turn funny? Where's the joke? Like, where's the joke? Because I was so used to seeing him just like be funny. But no, it's really good. You should check out the new Twilight Zone episodes.
Cool. I'm into it. I love Twilight Zone. That's awesome. Yeah, it's always hard whenever you see a comedian go serious because you're like, how long are you really going to be serious for? Like, come on, the whole movie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You would like the first episode. I've only watched the first one so far, the new Twilight Zone, but it's about a stand-up comedy thing. A comedian
fun.
Gets advice from Tracy Morgan, and then it takes a dark turn, but you would like it because the stand-up.
I've heard some things about Tracy Morgan, let me tell you.
I loved him on Scare Tactics. That's all I know him from, to be honest.
Oh, how funny. He's like a whole career, and you're like, I just know this one thing, and it's pretty small.
I just know Scare Tactics. I couldn't save my life name anything else he is in.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Robin Williams was great in serious roles. He's a comedian who really could do both, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
My music school owner was friends with Robin Williams back in the day, and he was telling me about the time that he was there for the first time Robin went on stage to do comedy, and it was because he was heckling another comedian from the audience, and then the comedian was like, you're actually kind of funny. He's like, you should hang out with me after the show. And Keith was like, did he just invite you to hang out with him because you were making fun of him? And Robin's like, well, I don't know. And so Robin went backstage and hung out, and like Keith waited, which I think is lame that he couldn't go back to. Yeah. And then he said that when Robin came back from hanging out with the guy, and I can't remember who it was, but he was like, I'm moving to LA. I'm doing this. And Keith was just like, what?
Aww.
Yeah, and then he almost immediately got picked up with Mork and Mindy, and then that changed Robin's life. So,
that's an interesting story.
Do you play harmonica, Emily?
I do. I haven't in a long time, but my grandpa gave me some harmonicas that I have of his.
What? No way!
I used to go to a harmonica club with my grandpa sometimes and play with them.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I really want to learn how to play the harmonica. That's so funny.
We can play harmonica duets together. He taught me.
Let's do it.
We'd sit at the kitchen table when I'd go to visit my grandparents, and we'd play like old show tunes together.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I had no idea.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't know that. I was like, the harmonica comments are probably not making sense to you.
They totally weren't. I was like, why do they keep bringing this up? Look, even Les Paul's like, a lot of harmonica questions. What's going on here?
Yeah, I haven't in a long time, but I do have my harmonicas. I have some here with me in LA and then some back home.
Dude, next time we hang out, we got to play some harmonica together because I would really like to learn. I need to buy one. I don't know which one to buy. I want to just like sit down and play.
Okay, I'll try to brush all the cobwebs off.
Oh, it's like riding a bicycle. It just comes right back, right?
Yeah.
Your face says it all.
Totally. It'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful.
That's really fun.
Is that a true story? When I was a kid, I let my friend borrow my harmonica and he dropped it in the toilet. That needs some explaining.
Oh, that's horrible.
How does that happen? I'm just trying. Was he playing it in the bathroom?
Right? And it slipped out of his hands?
That needs some more backstory.
Yeah, you can't just share that. You have to tell us more.
You can't just throw just that line out there and not expect us to ask for more information.
Oh, that's so funny. Would love to see you guys tour with Zepparella. We would love to tour with Zepparella. I'm always trying to get Gretchen to let us tour with her. Like, come on.
That would be amazing.
Right? I feel like Queen and Zeppelin go well together.
Gretchen is one of my top 3 favorite guitarists.
Me too. I love her. She's amazing.
Yeah.
And she's such a good person too. It's really nice. She's here in the Bay Area, so I've gotten to spend a fair amount of time getting to know Gretchen. And
Nice.
yeah, one time I'll show the story of like my I went through a really hard time when my best friend ended up with cancer and passed away. And I was devastated and I didn't know what to do. And I posted a video of him and I hanging out at the boardwalk in Santa Cruz and how sad I was. And she reached out immediately and was like, hey, you know, if you ever need anyone to talk to, like I've gone through grief, like I'd be happy to talk to you. So I called her up because at that time I was really having a hard time. And she was so great. She sat down and talked to me for like 2 hours, gave me all this advice as to what I could do. She was like, anytime you need to talk, just call me. I'm like, she didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
It was so sweet.
Yeah, that's really sweet. I hope I get to meet her again soon. I met her once at NAMM, this past NAMM, but hopefully
You definitely will.
I want to see her play. I want to go to her show sometime too.
Yes. I went to go see her play with Nili Brosh and Prince's guitar player.
Jennifer
What's her
Batten.
name? Jennifer Batten. Thank you.
Yeah.
The three of them were on tour together, and I went out and supported, and they were playing at the chapel in San Francisco. And it was so fun. It was so fun to get to just see them. It really was. Like, I'm not a guitar player, so I'm not a guitar nerd, meaning that like I wasn't sure seeing like just solo guitar was going to be great, but it was really great. I really enjoyed it. I had a really fun time watching them with their own unique styles and like yeah, it's just and it's good to support people
too. Yeah, killer lineup of female guitarists they had for that too.
Yeah, it was really fun. That's a really cool venue. I like the chapel. We'll play there soon, hopefully. Soon as we can.
What was the other one that I really liked? I'm so bad at remembering names. It was near you. It was like a restaurant, but with a big stage. Something hall, music hall. Sweetwater.
Oh,
Sweetwater.
Yeah.
I like that one too. I'm so bad with names.
Me too. Sweetwater Music Hall is a legendary venue here in the Bay Area, and it is originally started by, what's his name from the Grateful Dead? Yeah, names. So good at it.
You said the name. It just glitched, but I heard it. But go
on. I didn't say his name, though. I said he was from the Grateful Dead, but I can't remember.
So let's just pretend you said the name.
Yeah.
The video glitched. But
totally.
Yeah, him. Oh. That's what I was going to say, too. Yeah.
Yeah, when we played at the Sweetwater last summer, we had the drummer from Faith No More in the audience. And I can't remember his name either right now. But he's got these long gray dreads. He's, like, hard to miss. And I totally lost my mind. I like ran out to him and was like, "Oh my God, I know who you are." And he was like, why are you talking to me? And I was like, please love me. Didn't you just see me play?
Oh my God. That's so funny. Yeah. You're just playing too.
Right? I thought like, this is the time to meet this person. And he was just like, yeah, this is like my local bar. I just came here to get a drink. And I'm like, oh, so you didn't care that, right. That's fine. It's fine.
Oh my God.
You know, it's fine. We just did a thing. It's fine. You're amazing. And they're touring or supposed to be touring this year. So
he's like, wait, there was a band tonight?
Yeah, totally. He's like, who are you? I'm like, I was on stage. Did you? I'm Nina. I'm nobody. It's fine.
Like, I'm just, can I take your order?
Yeah, right.
What can I get you?
Oh my God, I'm using that next time.
Just cover for it.
Right? He's like, I'm sorry, who are you? And I'm like, I'm just here to refill your drink, sir. What would you like?
Yeah. Everything has your dining experience tonight.
Yeah, right.
That's great.
Oh, that is so funny. That's such a great way to get out of things. I love it.
All the comments are just like, you guys are saving us from all the names we can't remember.
I know. They're like, I got you. It's cool. Metal Gear Dante, what's up? We met you Cruz. Jerry Garcia, that is who I was trying to, yep. And Mike Borden. Hey, Chavo. Thanks for thinking we're funny.
They've got us. They've got us.
So Chavo, in the future, if I forget your name, it is not because I don't remember you.
Yeah. This proves it. This whole video.
Yeah. Like, I was hanging out with this wrestler. Anyways.
What's our band called? Who are you?
Where am I? What's happening right now?
Oh my god, I think we literally have cabin fever.
Me too. I feel like I'm going crazy. I just keep walking around my house singing at the top of my lungs because there's no one here. Chavo says he forgets his own name. That's awesome.
I think that's
Nice to meet you.
I'm right
Yeah, I keep walking around my house singing everything that I'm doing. I'm
oh my god.
Oh, I've definitely lost it. I'm like, I'm going to eat a sandwich, a sandwich, a sandwich.
Once quarantine is over, you're gonna like keep doing that in like regular life.
Oh, I mean, I already kind of do that, as you know,
That's
but
true.
it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse, Emily. Yep, I'm gonna start singing your name when I see you. I'm like, Emily.
Oh my god, I'm gonna record it and make it your like text tone.
Yes.
When you text me, I'll just hear.
That's amazing. Oh, I'm so into that. Oh, yay.
So good. So good. I love it. I'm gonna do that. Okay.
I'm so happy that you don't find me annoying. I was so worried when we first started working together. I was like, oh man, just keep it cool. Keep it cool, man.
God. Oh my god, Nina.
Yeah.
Well, we're both just so like, we're both kind of awkward, but that's why it like, works. You know what I mean?
Totally. People like come to meet and greets and they're like expecting us to be rock stars and they're like really weird and awkward and they're like, oh.
Like, this is not what I expected.
I know.
Hi, I'm Emily with an E.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a great way to do band introductions on stage. You can sing them.
Oh, yeah. I will opera out everyone's name for 5 minutes.
Oh my god. And that's one of the things that you sell in the online store. Nina will sing your name during the song.
Hey, yeah, I'll do that like Cameo app and like you can request me and then I'll come in and I'll sing your name for a ringtone.
Oh my, that's such a good idea.
Hey, yeah, I need to find more ways to make money since we're not touring anymore. So guys, hit me up. I'll make it a count.
If you want to customize ringtone from Nina.
Yeah. Just $5 a piece. Keep it nice and low, you know.
I love it. I get it. I get free.
Les Paul's like, you guys are really funny and seems like you're really like fun to hang out with. And then one of our super fans, as I call them, people who are like come to a lot of our shows, is like, yeah, you're super cool. That's nice. Oh, you guys. So
I see
nice.
your comment, Mom. I see you, Mom.
Hey Jill, I got you covered. Yours is on the house. You just hit me up.
Free a family discount.
Yep. Totally. Free because you let me have your amazing daughter hang out with us all the time and play for us.
God.
Oh, Rye Guy was having a bad day and watching this is making him laugh and smile. That's nice. Yeah.
Aww, that makes me happy.
That makes me happy too. We've all been there. We've all had bad days, and especially recently, my goodness, when all the like shows started canceling and I was like, oh, what's going to happen? I like lost it. It's such a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not to mention that I also was like really sick last 2 weeks. So but I'm okay.
Yeah.
I survived. Yeah,
Well,
I thought I was going to die.
We're all very glad that you survived.
Yes.
So.
Yep. We're going to have the I survived the coronavirus tour. That's what we'll just call it that.
I'm so glad that you have both your eyeballs too.
Yes, I almost went blind in my right eye. I have really bad luck, guys. I don't know if you know this about me, but like everything that could go wrong goes wrong in my life, and I don't know how I laugh and smile my way through it. But yeah, I had just like a common cold a couple of months ago, and fell asleep with my contact lenses in. And they don't tell you this when you get contacts, but they can blind you. Yeah. If you fall asleep with them in, sometimes bacteria can build underneath the contact lens, and then you get a bacterial infection and it starts to eat away at your cornea. And so I had to immediately go to the eye doctor the next day and get bacterial, like antibacterial drops or whatever, antibiotic drops, I guess they're called. And then I went back in like a week later, and she's like, "Oh, yep, it's scarred." And I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "Don't worry, it's above your pupil, so it won't blind you." I'm like, "Wait, that could have happened? Why didn't you tell me that?"
Scary. That's so
yeah.
scary.
Well, yes, Les Paul, ouch.
I'm glad they didn't amputate.
Well, they would have left it, although a glass eye would have been more fun.
You could touch it, like poke on it, party trick.
Right? I could like cough and pop it out and then be like, and then pop it back in. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I would totally do that.
That would kill at stand-up comedy too.
If you guys don't know, I like to do stand-up comedy at open mics. I don't actually think I'd ever really be a stand-up comedian, but I like going, and typically I bomb, but lately I actually did okay. I got some good laughs, and people told me I was funny and stuff. So, you know, they were also probably trying to take me out on a date, but whatever.
Well, what did they look like?
Yeah. You know, comedians are kind of, they're funny looking. Who said that?
It was Lucy. She said it.
I miss my Lucy. Lucy's not here. Lucy is with my parents, and thank goodness she is, because there's like a lot of reports saying that she could catch the coronavirus, and that's what I had. So that would have been bad.
Been not to be true. My boss at my doggy daycare is a veterinarian, and she was telling us about it, that dogs cannot get it.
Good.
Like,
because I would die if Lucy died. Like, I'll be real.
There was a lot of like concern and like worry about that for a while, but
yes.
And then I don't know why they didn't make a bigger deal of this when they found that out, but yeah, they did find out that dogs are not.
You know, that's because our media likes going like, scary, it's scary, scary.
Yep,
and so as soon as it's not scary, they're like, that didn't happen. Scary.
Exactly. 100% agree. I feel like that's a big thing that you should tell people. Like, you've been telling people, oh, dogs might be able to get it, and like pass it back and forth between dogs and people. It's like, then you find out they can't, so why don't you tell people?
Exactly. See, they agree.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's because they're cool. We're all cool, so we know what's right. We know what's up.
That's right. We do our research, and we find out, and we make sure that we're only posting accurate posts as best to our ability.
And we're cool.
Or something. And we're cool. And we're cool, guys. Yeah. Oh, look at all those hearts. That's right.
Oh, heart. I can only do half a heart because I'm holding my phone, but half a heart.
People were dropping dogs off at shelters too. Yeah, that's not fair. Like, all these doggies are losing their families because people were scared. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
No,
if I could, I would adopt all the dogs.
Me too. The LA shelters are all really bad right now too. There's a big problem with that. Sad.
That's scary. I think everybody should foster a dog on the quarantine because you've got time and dogs are cute. Go foster a dog and hang out with them for the next several weeks.
Me. Mom, leave the live chat so I can talk about getting a dog. Okay?
Jill, I didn't encourage this. This wasn't me.
Oh, I'm going to be getting a phone call right after this, Nina.
Totally.
My mom is going to be like, don't get a dog. You don't need a dog. Wait, but I do
Everybody needs a dog.
I've got my stuffed animal, though.
Aww. Oh, I love that. That one's so awesome.
Here's my other one.
That's the one that I've seen before. I like him a lot.
This is his new brother I just got the other day.
Oh, he's cool. I like him. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fun.
Those are my dogs. Oh, look at my mom. No dog. No puppy. No.
I'd want a goat. Goats would be great.
Mom.
Hey, Paloma. Paloma's one of my all-time best friends. She actually had to postpone her wedding because of all of this. So.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, Paloma. That's wow.
Yeah. It was in Hawaii, and Hawaii is not a good place to go to right now. So.
That's crazy.
Rye Guy wants to know, what are your stuffed animals' names?
Oh, I will tell you. This is Little Demon. And then this is Mr. Buttons.
Oh, cute. And hi, Mr. Buttons.
I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on Instagram, but they've got little butts. It's a button on their butt. He has one too, but it's kind of hairy, so you can't really see his.
He's got a hairy butt. Oh my God, that's so funny.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry. I'm going crazy over here.
I know, we like spent all this time doing our makeup and then we're like crying our makeup off. It's like, what was the point of this?
Am I pretty yet?
Man, you guys should see me like after a show. Like Emily and I, like after a show, we're like all sweaty and our makeup's all ready. We're like, oh yeah. It's like, we really put a lot into our shows.
Well, that last show we had when we drove like 5 hours up to that.
Oh my God.
This was our 5-hour car ride.
Yeah, you guys get to see what we normally are like when we're on tour. And it's just the two of us.
Yep. And then minus blasting emo songs the whole way.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Right now.
And raging.
Yeah. Yep. And getting Red Bull slushies. Remember the Red
That
Bull?
was so fun. We like found this random coffee shop that was on the side of the road, and then it was like, oh hey, we only have 43 minutes remaining. Emily, we were like an hour. We're never gonna be able to get through an hour, and look at that. All right, well, guys, this has been so fun. Do you want to see us do this again? Because we totally could.
Yeah. We got plenty more days to do so.
Yup. Oh, Emily, I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me.
I love you too. Thanks for inviting me.